Hello there guys, my name is Jay or Gimpy Dwarf and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineer Spotlights. So, first off I'd like to say I'm sorry for the lack of videos that have gone out this weekend. I basically fell really ill on the Friday and I've sort of been trying to recover since. I've had a headache for the past 3 days. It's not been very good, and basically if the video sound is a little bit off or a little bit loud or a little bit quiet, that's because I can't actually hear myself properly at the moment and it's very difficult to gauge volume. So what are we looking at today? Well, we're looking at a build called the Humanoid Mech prototype, which was built by a guy called JoeTheAntiPro. Now these things are really cool and he does have a lot of them on his workshop page, so I would seriously go and check them out because there's a lot of technicality, well, technical prowess gone into them, and I find them really neat. So this is the sniper variant. It's very nice, and the way it's designed is pretty cool because you've got this ability to change out the weapons. Now, being the sniper variant, we've got the CSD battle cannon sitting on the one side, and then we've also got the scatter cannon sitting on the other. Now these are pretty cool in the terms of the fact that they only use 3 mods. He uses the armor ramps mod, he uses the CSD battle cannon and the CSD scatter cannon. I've put this skybox on, which is another mod, so there's 4 in this world, but for something that only incorporates 3 mods, that's really cool how he's used everything else vanilla, which is nice. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go over here and I'm actually going to show you how to walk him and how to use the weapons. So what you want to do is you'll get gifted with a bunch of these controls and it takes some getting used to. So this is how to walk him normally. Now you just hit the number 1 and he'll walk, but as you notice he stays in place and kind of bugs out a little bit. What you actually need to do is whatever foot is forwards, so when this foot comes forwards, what you actually want to do is you want to toggle your gravity blocks, your artificial mass blocks, and what that enables is him to sort of lock down and continue moving forwards. So he's just going to lock back down now, and then we're going to walk him forwards again, and number 8, and there we go. So he just continuously moves. We've also got some other things like the feet magnets, which basically enable him to stick to the floor a lot better. We've got the cockpit, of course. I don't know why he enables it. Oh, control thrusters on off. Okay, right. So that's to turn the, I think there are actually thrusters on this that enable you to fly. Yeah, there is. So we could actually fly this if we really wanted to. So if I went 9, can we fly? I think we can. I think that's just in, if I go over here and go into this one, I'm sure I'll be able to fly it with this one. I think this is just like a space thing, just to sort of enable some sort of flight without the gravity, which is kind of cool. So he's actually thought of what the hell happens if you're in a gravity environment or non-gravity environment, which is cool. As you see, the feet are a little derpy. Every now and then it will tilt to the side like he's about to fall over, so you have to be a bit wary of that one. I don't believe there's any way of actually fixing that besides wiggling. Yeah, there we go, we fixed it a little bit. So let's get him turning around, and what we're going to do is if we go to the 3rd tab, you actually have 4 controls in here. We've got 2 control blocks and 2 rotors. Now you turn both the rotors off, and if you go into one of the control blocks, this now enables you to move one of the arms. Now this is the scatter cannon, so we can spray stuff down with this, which is really cool. I love this gun, it's so fast firing, it's unreal. So we can actually turn the rotor back on with that. If we hit T, we jump out of it, and if we go into that is still the scatter cannon. If we go T, and if we go 3, and this is the CSD battle cannon. we use this, we can, you know, fire off a few rounds and destroy stuff, which is it's really nicely done. I like how you can just move the arms, you know, on their own. However, I'm not the best shot. If we go 3, let's try and line up a good shot on this. There we go. Getting some good hits in there. There we go. We'll see how it actually fares at being shot. Probably sort of standard, but so if we go 2, what that does is it actually locks the arm in place, stops you from moving. And as you see, we've almost fallen over, which is a little bit of an issue with the gun. I think the CSG battle cannons are a little bit more powerful. And he has fallen over. He is drunk. Wow. Amazing. So, let's actually have a look at how well he fared to being shot at a few times. How did you do? Yeah, that's if we got any shots on target. We did. We got a few shots on his arm. Messed up a few parts of his arm. Did we take off some of the engines? Yes, we did. Proper messed up his back area. Look at that. Oh wow. So he's fared with the damage pretty well, actually. I got a few shots on target and he's fared pretty well, which is cool. So I think that's all I'm really going to show of this. There's not a lot more to it than that. It looks really cool, and the use of blocks has been really cool. And it's just the fact that there's only 3 mods in this that, you know, have enabled this to be a thing. I think you could just make like a vanilla version by just having rocket launchers and, like, you know, Gatling guns, and that'd be pretty cool, because then you wouldn't even need mods for it, which is awesome. So that has been that. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and again, sorry about if the volume's a bit off, but I can't really help that at the moment. And if you guys have enjoyed, please like, favourite, and of course subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!